Hello, welcome back, and thanks for sitting with us beneath the willow tree. Today you might feel like you're doing better, not in a dramatic before and after kind of way, but in a quieter sense. You cope more easily now. You don't react as sharply. You can see patterns that used to pull you straight in. On most days it feels like you've moved on, or at least moved forward. Then something small happens and you feel their impact again. It might be a comment, a memory, or even just a tone of voice that reminds you of them. Sometimes it arrives in a dream, where they appear exactly as they always did, carrying the same emotional weight, and suddenly it feels as though nothing has changed at all. That's usually the moment where doubt creeps in. You've done the work, you've reflected, you've grown. So why does their presence even now still reach you in the same place? Why does it still land in your body before you've had time to think your way through it? What often isn't recognized is that progress doesn't mean erasure. It means the relationship has changed, not disappeared. Some people leave marks that sit deeper than conscious thought. They shaped how you learn to stay safe, how you learn to belong, how you learn to manage yourself around others. Those patterns don't dissolve just because you understand them. They live in the body, in expectation, in reflex. That's why their impact often returns as a sensation rather than a thought. A tightening, a heaviness, a familiar emotional posture. Your body remembers before your mind has time to remind you that you're no longer there, that things really are different now. This doesn't mean you're back where you started. It means something old has been activated. Dreams often show this more clearly than waking life does. You may find yourself revisiting the same place, but you're older this time. The situation feels familiar, yet your position within it has shifted. The dream isn't saying nothing has changed. It's showing you how change actually works. Waking life follows the same pattern. When their influence shows up again, there's often a strong urge to work out what to do next. Should you confront them, detach further, forgive, let go completely? Those questions assume there's a final move that will close the chapter for good. Very often there isn't. What's actually being asked of you in these moments is quieter than that. Can you stay present with the feeling without treating it as proof that you've failed? Can you notice the difference between being affected and being overtaken? Can you recognize that the part of you responding now isn't the same one that had no choice back then? This is where progress usually hides. The fact that you can see what's happening while it's happening matters. The fact that you can name the pattern without being swallowed by it matters. The fact that you're questioning what comes next, rather than automatically repeating what you've always done, matters more than you probably realize. Sometimes the next step isn't an action at all. It's allowing the impact to be felt without turning it into a command, not pushing it away, not analyzing it until it loses all meaning, just letting it move through a system that's steadier and more resourced than it used to be. Over time, that changes the relationship from the inside. The old influence loses its authority, not because it's been defeated, but because it's no longer organizing your life around it. It becomes something you're aware of rather than something that carries you. This kind of progress can be hard to trust because it doesn't feel decisive. There's no clean break, no moment where you can say it's finally over. Instead, there's a gradual shift in weight, a sense that what once dominated now passes through more lightly. If you're feeling unsure about what comes next, that uncertainty might not be a problem to solve. It might be the space that opens up when you're no longer defined by reacting, but not yet certain who you are without that reaction shaping you. That isn't stagnation. It's the in-between where something new is quietly taking form without needing you to force it into place. Thanks for listening again. Remember to subscribe to keep up to date with our reflections, and you're always welcome with us. Beneath the willow tree,